Federal rules and regulations can often have a major impact on the day-to-day work on your operation. Here to talk more about this important topic is Scott Yager, NCBA's Chief Environmental Counsel. Scott, thanks for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
We've got to begin with the topic we've talked a lot about with you before, and that's waters of the United States. Is it finally dead?
WOTUS is not dead, all right? It's getting there,
okay,
and we're working our way towards killing it, but it has to go through this federal administrative process. So in December, Acting Administrator Andrew Wheeler of the EPA announced a replacement for the 2015 WOTUS rule, which we all know was illegal and a federal overreach. So we now have a replacement that's been proposed.
Yeah.
It has to go through the federal rulemaking process. Okay, so we're going to be commenting and supporting that. Then at the end of that process, when it's finalized, the 2015 WOTUS rule will be dead, and we can claim victory over that.
That's good. So did we see some wins in 2018 in terms of federal environmental policy?
We saw some big wins in 2018, especially in something called CERCLA and EPCRA reporting, which was a reporting mandate that we saw come through the courts by virtue of activist litigation. And when we're talking about reporting, what are we reporting? It's actually poop smells from livestock. So odor emissions from ammonia and hydrogen sulfide, that's the smells from the poop in the urine.
Wow.
We were going to be required to have to report that to the government, but we were very successful, and NCBA led the effort in getting a bill passed through the Congress and signed by President Trump last March that exempted farms from CERCLA reporting.
Wow.
Now the other side of that ledger is EPCRA reporting. That's the same information going to your state and local governments, and EPA has proposed to exempt farms from that as well, and we are supporting that effort under this administration. So we have good news on that front, and all around on the regulatory reform front, we're seeing some big achievements coming from this administration that we're supportive of.
That's great news. And so let's talk 2019 for just a minute. Beyond WOTUS, what are some of the other environmental policy priorities?
We've got a number of environmental policy priorities. WOTUS is still going to continue to be a big one.
Yeah.
We're going to be helping to support this EPCRA exemption through the EPA. But beyond that, there's a number of other issues that are percolating through the court systems that NCBA is engaged in by filing amicus briefs in the Supreme Court and engaging in these different court battles. We're actually getting our policy priorities through that way as well. So not only are we lobbying Congress and the federal agencies, but we're fighting the courts to get our policy priorities achieved.
That's fantastic. So what can NCBA members do to help support you and your team in fighting these issues in Washington, D.C.?
Well, everything we do in Washington, D.C. is with your membership dollars of NCBA members. So if you think we're doing a good job and we're representing you, please become a member of NCBA. That's how we do our jobs. In addition to that, we need producers to be advocates, all right? We can do what we can in D.C. to influence these issues, but we always need producers to be the face of these issues, to come to D.C. to testify before Congress and to work with us to achieve our mutual goals. So be active and become an NCBA member.
Good. Keep up the good work for us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you'd like to support the beef industry, why not become an NCBA member? It's easy to do. Just call 1-866-233-3872, or you can visit the website ncba.org.